Mic check, mic check. Can you guys hear me? Mic check. Can you guys hear me? Alright guys, hopefully you guys can hear me loud and clear. Sorry I'm having a little feedback issue here. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Click the icon to alert you if I make new videos. I'd really appreciate that. I'm just going to go ahead and post something real quick and then I'll be ready to go. If you guys get some feedback issues, let me know. I know that something's going on. I'm just going to go ahead and post something real quick. I'm just trying to test it on my end to make sure that this mic is not too loud. I know that. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to going on. I'm just going to go ahead and post something real quick. I'm just trying to test it on my end to make sure that this mic is not too loud. So test, 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 test. So test, 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 test. Okay. Alright, I think we're pretty much good to go here. Just gonna make a quick post. Okay. Alright, I think we're pretty much good to go here. Just gonna make a quick post. Test, mic test, mic test, mic test. Test, mic test, mic test, mic test. Okay, I can hear that just fine. Okay, just gotta post this quick. Okay, I can hear that just fine. Just post this quick. Alright, I think we should be good to go here, guys. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Click the icon to alert you if I make new videos. I'd really appreciate that, guys. I'm also going to get on voice and trading room as well. There's that. Should be good there. Let's see here. Okay guys, so glad to have you guys all in today. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Click the icon to alert you if I make new videos. I'd really appreciate that, guys. Without further ado, we'll go ahead and get started today. Kind of a slower day today. Oops. All I was trying to do was really, you know, the three sectors that I was watching today. It's always a pain to set all this up, but the three sectors that I was watching today was sorry, the three sectors that I was watching today was I think I'm okay. And sorry, the three sectors that I was watching. Yeah, sorry. Three sectors that I was watching today was oil, oil, cryptocurrency, and weed. But really, all day today I was watching cryptocurrency. I mean, there was no other reason for me to take my eyes off it. Sorry, not cryptocurrency, weed and cannabis, because that's just the way that this market's been going lately. This market has been red hot in the crypto section, and you know, when you start to see the markets heat up like this in the weed and cannabis section, I know I keep saying crypto, that's something that, you know, we have to look at and say, hey, you know, we need to take advantage of the volatility. And you can see me trying to take advantage of that. Maybe it's a couple of stupid trades, chasing some stocks up here. overall up 600 bucks on the account that I have opened up just recently on this account. And I don't really on my P&Ls. I don't really take for grant or for this account or this account. So my P&Ls on this thing is just strictly on the U stock only, and that's just the way that I do it. So you guys can see here, if you're new, you can check this out. This is my 1K to 1 million challenge. Also, U-Stock, this is my U-Stock account. You can see my past performance. So in June, I made $16,662.30. In July, I made $82,473.87. In August, I made $61,547.90. And so far, we're starting off unrealized $5,944.72 on the month. So this will be the 16th green day in a row for us. It's really awesome to see that we're kind of putting these strings together. Ever since I took that vacation, it's really kind of wiped my slate clean and really kind of refreshed my trading mentality to make sure I don't make any stupid mistakes. These were a little bit of some stupid mistakes. It is what it is. But we still made a green day out of this mess in here, thanks to TLRY, a couple of long plays. But yeah, just kind of a slower day. I'm sure you guys all found that out, unless you're paying attention to the weed sector. But really, it's only the mid caps to upper caps or bigger caps that were really showing any sign of volatility. I mean, IGC went down all day today. TRPX and LEVB are on watch tomorrow, especially if these weed stocks and cannabis stocks continue to go like they are. It's only a matter of time. If these things continue to go, we're going to see sympathy plays. We already seen ZYNE kind of take that over. INSY, NEPT. We're already seeing these stocks kind of just develop just because they're a cannabis name. And that's kind of what we're looking at over these past couple weeks. We've been focused on these weed stocks. I haven't really been taking my eyes off of them. I want them to continue to go. I really do. I want them to go parabolic. I want to be able to play them on the long side, and then when they go parabolic, to be able to short them on the way down, because the farther they go up, the farther they go up, the better the mentality is. So when these stocks go parabolic, like you see CRON, TLRY, ZYNE, when these stocks go parabolic, and I'm hoping they do over the next couple days, I'm gonna be ready to take it on the short side. I'm gonna be sizing in pretty heavy. And, that's just the way my mentality is. But right now, we're not seeing anything like that. We're still seeing strength. We're still seeing volume end over end, day over day, show consistent volume throughout the weed sector. And, when we see that kind of movements throughout the sector and we're not seeing any weakness, there's no reason to short. I tried to short scalp a couple of times here, kind of screwed up. And so that's the name of the game. You win some, you lose some. You just got to make sure you come back the next day on your high horse and ready to go. Someone asked me, I get a lot of questions throughout my day, and it's very hard to keep up, and I truly do apologize for everyone that asks me all these questions. It's just a lot for me to trade and answer all your guys' questions and all these things throughout the day, so I do my best, but please bear with me. I see all your guys' questions, but you got to realize there's 3,000-4,000 of you, and believe me, you guys are all messaging me through DMs, StockTwits, Twitter. So it takes a lot out of me mentally, but I do my best with what I have to try and help you guys, and that is what it is. So, so today, I made a couple of stupid trades on IGC. I can't believe I've already traded over $1 million worth on IGC, but that's true. Made a couple of stupid trades on IGC. I took some losses on this one. We'll go ahead and go over that for today. Look at this, guys. See, we're seeing some nice weed movement. CGC new high days after hours. TLRY new high day after hours. CRON new high day after hours. I almost held this one overnight. I'll tell you why in a second. I like that one the best. I also like NEPT the best as well because it's lower risk. But they also have, I believe, an investigation going on. So anyways, guys, I love to see this sector continuing to fly. It makes me very happy and warm and fuzzy inside. um, but let's see. So I wanted to go ahead and go over some trades on IGC for you and where I kind of screwed up on these trades. So, I'm thinking since this wheat sector really, took off, I really did, enjoy that we were seeing. I saw this pullback and I was trying to get in here at 139, 140. I believe Jazz got in 139. That's a beautiful setup right there. That's a quick MM's flash seller, right? Market makers flash sell straight down on 600,000 shares of volume. You take advantage of that and you get in quick. You could have had an entry. I believe there's a 139 entry to be made there. But then it rebounded straight back up to 156 or 155 in literally like 5 minutes. So that's the volatility that you can take advantage of. And then, you see this. So I'm trying to get in there. I got in, I think, where was it? Sorry, guys. I got in like in here. I think it was like 145. Like I sold at like 155, I think. But then I started to get too aggressive, and I see this kind of setting up, and I'm trying to take advantage of this dip here. And then I kind of just sell off into this, and then I take advantage of this dip here, and kind of screwed me over. And we went all the way down to 126. And if I would have gotten in at 127, I would have felt really, really great. Even under 130, I would have been in overnight. But I never got that. Oh my gosh, what is going on? CRO ends up to 1170. Holy crap! Woo! We got some serious heat coming in. Whoo wee! That is some heat. Look at that. That thing just ripped up. Oh my gosh. This sector, man, this sector is something else. I don't even. So it's very rare that I become speechless, but just absolutely nuts, guys. That's all I gotta say. Absolute 1172. My gosh. Sorry, I'm just alerting the room here, keeping everybody updated. Crone 1172 after hours. That's nuts, guys. That's exciting, though. I hope it keeps going. I hope it gaps up to 15, 20. Make it crazy. Come on. Make it nuts. I want to get some serious volatility going. I really do. Because the more volatility, the more I can take advantage of it. The more predictable things can be with the more volatility. It sounds crazy. It sounds nuts. But if you have your own strategies based upon, setups and things like that, you want volatility. That's the name of the game. You definitely want to see volatility. If I could get in on my brokerage after hours right now, I'd probably be starting to look at some of these other wheat stocks that haven't moved. Some names that I could think of, like I say, is IGC, NEPT, TRPX, LEVB, ZYNE, INSY. Those are some names that are in the how do I keep saying crypto? In the cannabis sector that I'd be taking advantage of. But holy crap, guys! I know some people are in this one, and it's just crazy. It's just like Bitcoin all over again. When I mentioned IGC at 40 cents, I said, this could be a Bitcoin craze, and right now, every single day it's new high days. So we're starting to see the same kind of movement, just a different sector, guys. So, anyways, guys, so yeah, you can see here. We have these new high days here. Gosh, it's just nuts right now. But people aren't paying attention to the sector and they're losing out. So that's just their fault. And over time, they'll learn to realize that the sectors can heat up on themselves, and that's where the big money can be made. And when you start to get sympathy plays following up with TLRY, CRN, CGC, and the sympathy plays could be like NEPT, ZYNE, IGC, TRPX, LEVB. These names can really start to rip up. And so that's why I want these names to continue to fly, because the higher they go, the more the sympathy plays can go, and then the better I can take advantage of these stocks on the short side. So but anyways, so without further ado, let's go ahead and kind of cover. Like I said, I screwed up on IGC. Another trade that I made was MARA, but it was a small one. Doesn't really matter. NCTY is a good one. That's a very, very solid setup. You want to know why? All you got to do is look at the chart. Excuse me, guys. So NCTY, you can see here, 1, 2, 3, a triple bottom here at 138. So obviously there's some serious support there at 138, and it's just not, the stock is not allowing anything to go under that. So when you see this and the stock not allowing to go under 138, you know, it's unfortunate that I missed this, but I would have been looking at entries in here, risking off 138. I mean, come on, a triple bottom, you know, with an entry at 140, 139, 141, you're risking 3 cents for a potential reward of, you know, at least 20 cents. You know, high day was 209. This is setting up perfectly because it's a mid candle, so 209 and end of close was 108, so 150. You know, it's a little bit less than the middle, but that's okay. I mean, it's still showing they can hold, and that's what it's all about. So seeing that triple bottom is definitely a beauty going in tomorrow. I could see that stock possibly gapping up, but 138 is my risk off. So what does that mean? That means when I'm looking at the stock, if I get in, my risk reward is going to be based off of 138. So if I get a 139 entry, man, I'm sitting pretty, because I'm just going to risk 1 or 2 cents for a potential reward of 10, 20, 30 cents, right? Depending on how the market is tomorrow, depending on how the volume, it's going to base my concept of risk, right? If I can get up to 209, if I feel like the stock market is hot, I feel like there's plenty of volume in these consolidation patterns, then I feel like I could risk off, you know, I could risk 2 cents for a potential high a day, take half off, you know, at 2, and then take the rest off, break over high a day. But it all depends on how the market's reacting. You know, people always ask me price targets and things like that. It's like, you know, people who are giving you price targets, I hope they're giving you, you know, resistance points and support points, and know how these stocks run, know how, you know, these stocks breathe and they sleep, and, you know, how they react after hours and pre-market. I hope they know all of that, because giving price targets are very, very tricky, and I don't necessarily believe in them. Price targets are great and all, but you know, that's just something that you're using for support and resistance levels. You know, could I have told you when I was in IGC at 40 cents it was going to go to 215? No, I couldn't. So I would never have given a price target of 215 or even dollar, because all I do is let the chart speak for itself. I let the volume speak for itself. I let the market as a whole speak for itself. I let the sector speak for itself. You know, I have a couple of indicators that I might use on occasion that speak for itself. All these things go into a conjointed, basically, percentage, right? Knowing your risk reward, and all those things put together can basically give me a concept of where I'm looking at this stock and where I could see the stock continue to go. IGC is up to 139 after hours. TRPX just got a bidder. The weed sector's heating up, guys. But anyways, so, you know, all those things combined, that's how you pretty much base your price target or your levels that you're looking to take off some. Yeah. So really no trades on today. I held a stock overnight. I will go over that tomorrow and let you know how that went. I don't like to share my overnight that I'm in, because it's your guys' job to learn and educate yourselves to be the best traders that you can be. I can help with that, but I don't want you guys copying me. I don't want you guys trading exactly like me, because that's not what it's about here in Nomad Trading. You know, there is no one that I want, not one person in my room. I don't want anyone asking me if I'm in or out of a stock. I don't want anyone asking me, you know, what stock are you in, because, guys, I'm here to help educate you guys, and I'm here to be the one that's been through all the hard times and to show you guys how to avoid these hard times. But I'm not going to sit here and trade for you. I'm not going to sit here and tell you exactly when I'm in and out all the time. I just can't do that. You know, that's not what we're about here. We're about creating a strategy, creating your own trading plan, right? Creating your areas to look at. Creating, you know, everybody's going to have a little bit different of a strategy. So there's no reason to try and copy me, because guess what? It won't work. It just won't work. I've tried it. When I was a younger trader, I was trying to copy all these gurus and stuff, and guess what? There's so many little subtleties that can happen on a trade, right? I mean, someone can say they're in a swing, but then all of a sudden it goes under their swing point, or all of a sudden the volume dies off, or all of a sudden the indicators start to lean towards bearish, right? There's all these things that can change in a matter of moments that can screw you over. So you need to know all those things and reason with yourself, why am I in this stock? Should I still be in this stock? And am I trading to my plan? Because someone could say they're in a stock, and let's say, you know, boom, you're in, right? Okay, but that's not how you should trade, because then you don't know when they're out all the time, because then they're probably getting out, or you don't know exactly how their trading order, exactly their mindset, because you can't type all that stuff out. There's no way you can type all that out in a certain amount of time, guys. It's just not possible for me or anyone. You can't expect them to type that out because there's so much behind every trade that we make as professional traders that things can change in a matter of moments. I could be scaling out a little bit to lessen my risk. I could be adding into my position but taking more risk on. But all those things you'll never see because it's not something that can just be said, oh, I'm in this and I'm out that. There's so much more to it, guys. There's so much more to the trading plan than just I'm in and out. And you have to understand those reasons why you're in and out and why am I in and out. And that's why I started my mentorship program, and that's why I'm creating this video series and all these other things to hopefully be able to help you guys. The video series is the most important to me because that's where I can release it on a scale where all of you guys can see it and all of you guys can watch it, right? But if I just have a couple, like if I'm only gonna have so many people in my mentorship program, it's not gonna be a lot because these guys are gonna be the most dedicated and the most willing to learn. And it's going to take a tough bunch of people that are going to be in my mentorship program. But the video itself is going to explain everything to the T without I won't miss anything. I'm going to explain everything to the fullest. I mean, I've never gone in this much detail in my life because this video, I want to be able to, for you guys to be able to watch it and say, hey, this is how I should trade. Maybe I do need a trading plan. Maybe I do need a risk-reward strategy. Maybe I do need to have my own strategies, but they can be based upon somebody else's strategies. But you're going to end up creating your own strategy in the end because that's how we work as humans. You're never going to copy someone's strategy to the T because you're always going to have a bias in your head. And it's just you, yourself, and I clicking buttons buy and sell. And when you're convincing yourself, you're going to start to realize, what makes you kind of back off of a trade and what kind of makes you scale into a trade and what kind of a trader you are. Are you willing to take more risk? Are you willing to have less risk? What does your mentality allow you to trade like? Because mentally, your mind's gonna let you trade like a certain person, and everyone's different. There's so many traders out there that are really good and they're really solid and they're like they're a very solid trader, but they all trade differently. They might base their strategies in the similar fashion, but when it comes to trading exactly like one another, I believe there's no one that's like that. Everybody's got their own niche. Everybody's got their own kind of mentality because the way our brains work is always different. So, I'm gonna have some live trades recorded in my video series and going over the explanation and the analysis why I'm in and why I'm out, because I want you guys to look at those reasonings and maybe use them for your help. Why am I in this stock? Okay, well, write that down, put it in your notes. This is a high quality setup, right? Things like that. So my gosh, the weed sector, guys, is really, really hot. I don't know what else to say. CRN's about to break over 12. We're up to 1182 now on the ask. 1183. This is nuts, guys. TLRY is about to tap 80. This thing is hot. CRON's on TV. Yeah, that's what I heard. Jeez. Jeez Louise, guys. I got no words. Absolutely nothing for you guys. Just go ahead and sit back, relax, eat some popcorn, put some sunglasses on, enjoy the ride. Where else can you have fun sitting in a chair watching numbers on a screen? Come on, where else can you do that? Nowhere. Literally, people might think this is a video game, but no, people are changing their lives every single day in all of these stocks in the stock market. And it could be in a good way or a bad way, unfortunately. But you have to realize, this is real stuff every single day. You're putting your money on the line. It's no different than getting a full-time job. You're putting your money on the line to hopefully see some type of return, or you're putting your time in to hopefully see some type of return. You're going to a job every day. You put your time in. You're hoping to see some type of return, right? And no different than this, right? It's just nuts that this was given to us. I'm honestly truly blessed that we're in a time where, we can trade like this. If it was 20, 30 years ago, I wouldn't have the ability to trade like this. I wouldn't have the ability to do what I do. I wouldn't be able to have this kind of financial freedom and this kind of very, very awesome opportunity. And because we didn't have all this Thinkorswim trading platforms, you have to call in and say, hey, can you buy this stock? Hey, can you sell this stock? and I'm getting in 4 or 5 stocks a day. Now you can do this all at the comfort of your own home. So, we should all sit back and just, I say this every day before I go to bed, but we're truly blessed to be in a world that this is possible. And I don't take it for granted, even kind of, trust me. So, anyways, guys, I'm done with my rants. Hopefully you guys have a good rest of your day. Hopefully you guys make some good trades tomorrow. Like I say, I'm going to be watching the wheat sector. That's just all I'm going to be watching. I might be watching some other sectors, but the oil sector gapped down. And it's just going to be a fun time, hopefully, guys. So, I'm keeping my eyes locked in on this oil sector. And, today was definitely a good day to keep your eyes on it. So, alright guys, if you guys are new, please like and subscribe to the channel. Click the icon to alert you if I make new videos. I'd really appreciate that, guys. Make sure to click the like and subscribe button, because that's the way that I kind of know that you guys appreciate my time and helping you guys out every single day. That's the way that I get basically my return out of putting in my time for you guys. If I don't get a lot of likes or subscribers and it starts to slow down, then I probably will stop doing these daily recaps and these live streams, because that kind of says that you guys aren't getting a lot out of it. So the more likes and subscribes we get, the more that you guys show me that you guys want to continue to do this every day. Last video we got 35 likes, so we should at least get 40. But I'm just trying to uptrend on both likes and subscribers every single day. So I appreciate that, guys. That kind of shows me you guys appreciate this and want me to keep doing this. So cheers, team, guys. Hopefully you guys have a good rest of your day. Please like and subscribe. Cheers, team, and go M's.